What's up guys, Tonks here. So today I wanted to bring you a simple but sexy pinup look, which is super easy to do. It's this look I've got going on right here. And you know, I just wanted to do something that was easy for you guys to do, but something that you can pretty much pair with anything. You can wear it pretty much every day. It'll pretty much go with anything, and in my opinion, it's super sexy. I always feel so much better when I've got this makeup on. For whatever reason, it always makes me feel sexy. Something about old school pinups, I don't know. But, so let's just get right into it today, shall we? Hello, I'm really close to the camera. I had to set things up a little differently today, so I'm gonna be really close to you guys. I hope you don't mind. So to start this look off, I've already got my foundation on. Obviously, I've already got, you know, this one eye done here. And then we're just gonna use some NYX base, which you guys know I use all the time. It never wants to focus on the camera. But I'm just gonna put a little bit of it on and do the all over thing. So I guess I could have started with it on already, because I mean, you guys kind of know how this works already. But I always recommend using a base. It makes your eyeshadow last longer and helps with the color, especially if you are wearing brighter colors. That shimmer one just makes them pop. But today is a little bit more neutral, so you can pretty much use anything. If you don't have a base, you can actually use liquid foundation and it'll do the same thing. But I prefer my base if I can help it. So to start off with the eyeshadow, we're going to take from this Alice in Wonderland palette. It's from Urban Decay, I believe. I don't know, it doesn't actually say on here for once. Yeah, Urban Decay. Okay, so it's an Urban Decay palette. I'm not a huge Urban Decay fan, but somehow they always trick me into buying palettes because I think they're going to be so much prettier, and then I get them and I hate them. But this does have a few colors in it that I really like, including this one right here called Lily, which, if you can see it on my eyebrow, it just kind of gives you that little bit of pink shimmer up top, but it goes on pale. So we're just going to use that for our brow bone, just like so. I'm trying to use the camera as much as I can to put the makeup on so you guys can really see what I'm doing today. Which is part of the reason why I wanted it as close to me as it is. But it's still kind of hard for me to see, so I'm going to end up having to pull the mirror out. But for everything else for this palette, we're going to use the Ultra Shimmer palette from Coastal Scents, because you guys know how much I love them. And no, I'm still not sponsored by them, but I do love them quite a bit, so that's pretty much just what I'm going to keep using. So we're going to take this tan color right here. It's kind of got like a shimmer to it as well. But it's more of like a pink shimmer. So we're just going to use that on top of our lid here. Well, not on the lid, but you guys know what I mean. We're going to use it up top here. And just blend it in pretty good. So you should be somewhere along the lines of this. Okay. And then I'm going to take it again, same color. And I'm going to use my finger this time to put it on my actual eyelid. And you can put it all over your eyelid, or you can put it on everything except for this corner here, because this corner is what's going to get the rest of it. It's going to get another color to it, so. But now you should be somewhere around this. And then we're going to take, I used this one. We're going to take this brown down here. Get a little bit, I'm going to switch brushes up. I was using this one, which I forgot to show you guys, sorry. But I want to switch to a thinner one. And here it is. Okay, so we're going to take this one, which is the same kind of brush, same fluffy brush. It's just a little bit thinner than that other one. That other one's kind of thick, and it's too thick for doing our crease here, which is what we're going to do next. So just get some eyeshadow on there. Blow the extra off, and then just lay it right in your crease and go just like this. And you want to lay it sideways like this, and then as you're going back and forth, you want to slowly start to turn your brush so that you're like this. Okay, so let me show you that on my eye. You just want to slowly turn it so that it'll bring it color up. And then once you've gotten that, it helps to do some of the circles to help kind of blend it in a little bit more. So you're just gonna blend her up. And then if your line is a little bit too dark, like you just can't get the blending without pulling it up more, don't pull it up more, because once it goes up too high, it doesn't look good anymore. So what I do is I'll take that regular plain color that we were using for like the lid and, you know, for the base for up here, and then I'll just put some on my finger and just gently run it along the top line of that darker color, just to kind of lighten it up. Just kind of run my finger over it a few times, so you should be somewhere around in here. And like I've said before, and I know guys, I've told you guys this a bunch, but it does take practice, so I don't want you guys to get like upset with yourselves if it's not turning out exactly the way you want it the first time around. Like I've told you guys, I know I've told you this all the time, but it's really true. It takes a lot of practice, so just be patient with yourself, you know, and just do your best. That's all you can do, but you will get better as you practice. So then take that dark color that we used for the crease, get a little bit on your finger, and then just lightly tap it onto the corner of your lid, the outer corner, and just slowly push it over. Just don't push it over real far. You want it to go like to right in here. So probably like right to like the color of your eye, but don't go all the way to the black part, to the pupil. So you want somewhere in there. And then if you need it, just take a little bit of the color that we have on the other side of the lid and just lightly run it down to help blend your line. But then you should be somewhere along this line right here. It should look something like this. So we are done with the eyeshadow. I told you this look is super simple, it's super quick. So next you just want to line the underneath of your eye. Try to do it as neatly as possible. Mine's not going to be super neat because I'm looking into the camera, so I can't see it as well. But you just want to do a simple line. And then I'm going to take my e.l.f. felt pen like I always do. This one I'm going to use the mirror for because I know I'm not going to be able to see it well in the camera. So, whew, here we go. Ready? Hopefully you guys can see this. But we're just going to lay it on the eyelashes and just pull the color down. And you can always thicken up your line later if it's too thin for you, but I always do it this way to start off with, so that way you don't have that weird gap between your eyelashes and your eyelid where that black line is. Okay. Now it's time to thicken that up. Okay, and then I usually go ahead and round the inside of my eye, because some people don't like to do that. They like to leave, you know, that blank and just have like the line start and it be thin. But I don't really like that for me, because I always feel like my makeup's not complete if I don't. There you have that. And then I'm just gonna go back in with my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper to make my wing. And I'm gonna start it from the bottom. And I'm just gonna pull up gently. Mine's running out of color, so it's getting a little bit harder to use, but I just pull the line up to about where I want it, and then I draw my line like that, and then I'll just fill it in. It would be a lot easier if it wasn't almost out of color, which is why I usually end up having so many problems. I know it's been running out of ink for a while now, but so there you have it. It's super simple, super easy. I usually will top it off with some mascara, which I have some. Somewhere in this mess. Aha. Okay. So typically I will use the Better Than Sex mascara if I don't feel like wearing fake eyelashes, which I don't feel like doing today because it's been a long day. So I probably won't do the fake eyelashes today, but I will apply some mascara to the top and to the bottom, which I forgot to do to the other side, so we're going to add it to both. Oh, a little touch. Oops. But it just gives it that little bit of extra added something to darken up your eyelashes and make them more visible. And I really like to darken up the bottom ones because I feel like that, I don't know, I just like the way that looks when you can see your bottom lashes really well. But this is actually one of my favorite mascaras to use because it feels lightweight, but I feel like it makes your eyelashes look really pretty. It doesn't make them as clumpy and nasty as they get sometimes. Oh, my battery's about to die. So this is the look. This is what I got for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like up this video, subscribe, and you guys have a great day. I'm sorry I gotta go before my battery dies, but I'll catch you guys soon. Bye!